David Barry reporting from Finsbury Square, and we've got a member from Occupy London who's very, very kindly offered to speak with us. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Oh yeah, I'm Sir Mark Williams. I'm the Chief Executive Occupier here.
How long have you been here?
This one, just 2 weeks, just since the eviction from St Paul's.
Were you at St Paul's as well?
Yeah.
Were you there from the beginning?
Yeah.
What is your mission by being in Finsbury Square?
Well, this is an extension of our anti-greed campaign, started in St Paul's, which is particularly relevant to the bankers. In my eyes, we still continue to battle against the greed of the bankers. The argument of the green argument, obviously, is the big argument that if we don't destroy the greed in the city, then we will destroy the world.
Do you think by being here you're making an impact?
In this square? I think our continued presence in London is very important. It was very relevant that we were in St Paul's, right next to the bankers. Here, as a more continued thing, I think this performs an even better thing. It's an eco-village. It's also a much more sustainable situation for ourselves. We can be more relaxed to think about what our next moves are. As you can hear in the background, we are having a finance meeting, which do get a bit rowdy, as you can imagine. Since we're about anti-money and anti-capitalism, it's quite ironic, really. But yeah, I guess that's how it works.
Are the office workers in Finsbury Square making you welcome here?
Ish, apparently not so. I mean, this is it's not really the city. We were on the fringes of the city, and it's partly residential around here. The local workers, they're sort of okay about it. We've had some outreach going on onto the street, and yeah, they seem to respond okay, but I think they're not particularly interested, and it hasn't attracted the enormous amount of interest from outside the area as St Paul's has. So it is mainly passing trade here, but we are pushing it on because that is the nature of the St Paul's contingent that are now here, are far more into getting out there and approaching people, as opposed to the original Finsbury Park Brigade, who tend to be more insular.
How many people are here?
I think it's must be about 150.
And tell me about the eco-concept of this camp.
Like I say, I'm not a Finsbury Park veteran, Finsbury Square veteran. It is sustainable. We have solar panels over here. If you want to swing your camera around, see solar panels.
Really?
For example, the energy.
Really?
You caught a right moment here, haven't you? So yeah. I mean, yeah, they aim to be fully sustainable and self-sufficient here, as an example to the rest of the nation and the world, to how you can actually exist without draining the world of all its resources.
Is everybody here singing from the same hymn sheet?
I think we're all like-minded in our general quest to be anti-greed. Our means and specialist things about that are different.
How do you think you can solve the London city to perhaps curtail their greediness?
Well, pressure on the main parties, who are democratic and who are after more seats. The Tories are after more seats. They want to kick the Lib Dems out, and if that's their aim, they want to get the Middle England public, the ones who swung to the Liberals at the last one, and some of the Labour voters, to swing their way. To do that, they know that there's massive public pressure, who support the same things that we support, which are bringing the bankers into line, so that they're not earning a ridiculous amount of money, paying themselves a ridiculous amount of money, while failing us over the last 5 years. That is something that's shared through rank and file throughout the country, middle class and working class, that these bankers have got to be brought to justice. And the pressure on them seems to be working. The bonus argument has become massive. Bonus culture looks like it's going to be disappearing. Lots of bonuses have been returned by the Bank of Scotland and by Lloyds Bank. These are public-owned things, and it's ridiculous that public companies should be paying their pathetic top men, something like 20 times or 100 times as much as our nurses, doctors, or the average salary. It's ridiculous. They're just bean counters, they're civil servants, and they haven't done their job particularly well. Why are they getting paid as much as superstar rock stars or footballers? It's ridiculous.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
David Barry, Green Borders, Finsbury Square.